A very good evening to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, and it is my great pleasure to welcome all of you to the press conference of the Integrated Design Research Conference and Design Code 2023. We are extremely happy to have you, all of you, here today. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we are here to unveil an exciting journey into the world of design, into the world of innovation, and into the world of creativity. Design Code is more than just an event. It is a confluence of brilliant minds and a showcase of exceptional talents that will shape the future of design in Asia and beyond. So, ladies and gentlemen, to start off with the press conference, it is my great pleasure to call upon over to the head table the head of department of the Department of Integrated Design, Ms. Melanie Disanayake, the event chair of the Department of Integrated Design, the Integrated Design Research Conference and Design Code event chair, Dr. Sumantha Samaravikrama. I would also like to invite our collaborators who are here, Mr. Nemant Abesinghe, the General Manager of Nippon Lanka, to please join us at the head table, and Mr. James Balman, Creative Director of Balman Studio, to please join us at the head table in front, please. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we go into the details of the event itself, which we will do in just a little bit, it is my great pleasure to welcome Ms. Melanie Disanayake, the head of the Department of Integrated Design, to tell you a little bit about who we are, the Department of Integrated Design. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Melanie Disanayake.
Good evening, everyone. Members of the head table, event chair, media personnel, dear colleagues and students. Let me start by providing a brief introduction to the University of Moratuwa and the Department of Integrated Design. University of Moratuwa is the pioneering technological university in Sri Lanka, comprising of 6 faculties, namely engineering, architecture, business, information technology, graduate studies, and the latest addition, which is the medical faculty. The architecture faculty, within which the Department of Integrated Design belongs, has 5 departments: architecture, building economics, town and country planning, facilities management, and the Department of Integrated Design. Bachelor of Design Honors Degree Program conducted under the Department of Integrated Design was initiated in the year 2000. Initially, it operated as a separate study program under the Department of Architecture, with a limited student intake of 25 and 5 fields of specialization: fashion, that is fashion, jewelry, furniture, graphics and communication, and ceramics. In 2012, the Department of Integrated Design was established under the Faculty of Architecture, and BDes Honors was conducted within the newly established department. Since then, the department and the BDes Honors program has come a long way, recognizing the country's industry capacities and needs. The program curriculum was revised, narrowing down the fields of study to 3. That is fashion and lifestyle design, media and communication design, and product design. The student intakes was gradually increased, and we currently have around 80 students per batch. Since the inception of the BDes program, efforts were made to align with global institutions continuously, and foreign examiners were invited for the jury panel of the final examination project, that is the CDP, or the Comprehensive Design Project. Numerous memoranda of understanding were signed with foreign universities, fostering interactive activities between students and staff. And initially, we annually exhibited the final year design projects of students, but now we have expanded to showcase works from various modules at different levels of study, including research outputs of students. The design code started in the year 2018, but due to the pandemic, we could not continue annually, but it was revived last year, and now in 2023. I think Dr. Sumantri Samaravikrama, who is the event chair, will provide you with details of the design code. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on to probably the most important item on the agenda this evening, and it is to tell you more about the sessions, more about the keynotes, more about the exhibitions and the different sessions taking place between the 23rd and 26th of November 2023 at the Integrated Design Research Conference and Design Code 2023. And it is my great pleasure to now welcome the event chair, Dr. Sumantri Samaravikrama, to do the honors.
So to give you an overview of the event, so in general, we have an idea where the event is starting from the 23rd to the 26th of November at the University of Moratuwa. So this year, we launched a website which represents ID research, representing integrated design, and representing our department, which is, and so on. And to go on with the department, as Ms. Melanie mentioned, we provide a Bachelor of Design degree within the Faculty of Architecture, and where there are several departments, and one of it is the Department of Integrated Design. And within this, we establish the IDR platform. So Integrated Design Research Platform is an interdisciplinary platform that encourages collaboration between design research, design education, design practice, and design industry that works towards advancing theories, methods, concepts, and practices of design locally and internationally. So IDEA also focuses on uplifting design within the region to discuss on design within Asia. So we would like, and we have, our vision is to talk on the vernacular practices that contributes to design in the subculture as it uplifts the creative economy through research and practice. So within this platform, we celebrate design at our annual design event, which is combined with the work of the graduating students. So we call it a graduation show. So Design Code was launched in 2017. The D and the C takes different shapes every year to stay in touch with the changing trends of design. This year, the overall theme of the event is awakening the economy through design innovation, which is something we are able to achieve within these tough times. The event is spread through 4 days. Starting with the 23rd to the 24th, the inaugural event will be the IDR conference with academic, industry, and student speakers. This 1.5-day event will be inaugurated with a vision speaker, Mr. Mahesh Patrage. He is the Global Literacy Advisor of Room to Read. He is a passionate education specialist with a wealth of experience and expertise in the art of crafting impactful learning of experiences for young minds. His forte lies in the creation of immersive teaching and learning materials that transcend the ordinary by igniting the spark of creativity or curiosity in young learners. He is a catalyst for educational transformation, where his footprints span for over 14 countries, where he had championed the cause of reading within the early grades. His work fostered the growth of quality children's libraries, nurturing fertile grounds for imagination to flourish. The conference will consist of scientific sessions and industrial discussions, as well as postgraduate discussions. The day 2, by 5:30 p.m., we hope to launch the opening of the exhibition. And it will mark as the inaugural inauguration of the design code. The keynote speech will be by Professor Suchitra Balasubramaniam. She is a fellow, research fellows, Center for the Design History, University of Brighton. She is a visiting professor at Nirma University, Ahmedabad. Her research interest centers on 19th and 20th century craft and design in India against the backdrop of decolonizing and nationalism. Followed by this keynote will be the fashion show, which will showcase work and the work of Culture Code, event, and so on. The day 3 will start off with workshops. There will be 7 workshops, which is starting Camp 1 will be on design in 3 languages, workshop on multilingual typography. Camp 2 will be on building your own brand, the guide to establishing yourself as a designer. Camp 3 will be on guide to film prop making. Camp 4 will be on fashion photography. Camp 5 will be on designer's playground, and Camp 6 on product sketching, prototyping, and model making. And the 7th workshop will be on power of creative thinking. So all these workshops also talks about our department, as well as it talks about all what we represent within the 3 fields of specialization, which is on product design, media and communication design, fashion and lifestyle design. Then to give the feel of what it is going to be, we will also start on design pods, which is a walking a series of workshops, which will be starting, so anybody can walk in, and there will be several, within the day, there will be 3 sessions. So altogether we have 6 pods, which would start with pottery, wire jewelry, illustration techniques, basically on weaving, technical drawing, and introduction to photography, and so on. Followed by the 3rd day, so while this is going on, there are other title events that actually happens. So we have Space Concave, which is launched this year, mainly on talking on the space of interior. So it is actually a conclave on creative, on color, as well as on product design. So we focus here on the importance of interior design and their discussion on their decisions on creative thinking. So this will have several speakers. It's a panel of 4 speakers. We have Dr. Anishka, an architect as well as a researcher. We have Mr. James Balmond. He's a creative director of the Balmond Studio. Then we have architect Nilushi. She's an architect plus interior as well as a landscape designer. We also have Ms. Pasanga Abewardana, who has started on her own on PAD design as her firm. The session will be moderated by Professor Ranjit, who is who has a special interest in color research. He will be moderating this event. Thereafter, we also hope to have another session, which is on UI, UX design, which is interface and interaction design. This session will be conducted with 3 sessions. Session 1 will actually be held prior to the event, which is going to be an online session on the 21st. We will have Dr. Fesk. He is the digital product designer and design director of Ford Motor Company. And we have Ms. Tiffany Eton, interaction designer from Google. We have Ms. Jan, who is the Arcade Insights. And also we have Mr. Pium Fernando, interaction designer from Amazon. The session 2 will be followed with a boot camp with members from a panel of 3, Mr. Nalin and DeAndrews from the Dialogue PLC, UX Labs, And then we have Mr. Sasanka, and then we have Mr. Sampath Vidushan. The third session of the LearnX workshop series will be conducted and concluded with Mr. Janidu Ranavaka, who is the co-founder and the user experience lead of Cosant. Meanwhile, the overall, we have several events going on. If I just quickly run through, we will also have a packaging design forum, which is scheduled to be on the 25th. Again, the LearnX challenge, the session 2 and 3 will be on the 25th. We have the design camps from the 25th and 26th. We have the Space Concave happening on the 26th. Followed by the 26th afternoon, we will be having a campaignology, which is a workshop series on campaign design. And on the first day itself, as mentioned, the Integrated Design Research Conference, followed by the exhibition space. So with this, I have tried my best to give an overview on what is actually going to happen in the coming 4 days, starting from the 23rd. I hope you got an overview on the Design Code 2023.
Thank you very much. And of course, more details and all of these details that were mentioned is actually available on the website as well, idresearch.uom.lk. If you visit the website, all of the information on the workshops, on the different challenges and the different sessions are available online as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the key events taking place within the Design Code is actually Culture Code, which is in fact a project that was developed several years ago to gain public awareness for potential green materials by moving the industry in the direction towards eco-friendly product manufacturing. Now, this year, our level 2 students actually focused on the cinnamon waste material for this particular Culture Code project. And at this moment, I would like to invite one of the level 2 students who were taking part in this project and who will be showcasing their designs at Design Code 2023. So I would like to invite Adisha, who will tell you more about Culture Code.
Good evening, everyone. I'm today here to provide an overview of what Culture Code 23 would look like in Design Code. So Culture Code is a culmination of a 6-month design project conducted by the level 2 students of the Department of Integrated Design. The project's objective was to explore the potential of Ceylon cinnamon production waste as a sustainable material for lifestyle products. Ceylon cinnamon, one of Sri Lanka's major exports with approximately 21 tons exported annually, enjoys a renowned brand value worldwide for its name, Ceylon cinnamon. During the production process, a substantial amount of waste wood is generated without a well-defined use. So this year's Culture Code project aimed to add value to this abundant sustainable material and identify opportunities in the rapidly changing world market. The design project participants conducted thorough market research and developed a range of innovative and sustainable product prototypes that align with current market needs and trends. A selection of the finest products will be showcased in the exhibition. The grand opening of Culture Code exhibition will commence on November 24th at 5 p.m. Thank you.
I would like to take a moment to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our sponsors. Your support has in fact been instrumental in bringing Design Code to life. Your belief in the power of design and education has enabled us to create a platform where ideas flourish and futures are built. A very special thank you goes out to our press conference partner, Malanro Sri Lanka, who's here today, for taking care of each and every minute detail of today's program and coordinating all of you to be here with us today to take our message forward to everyone. Thank you very much indeed. A huge shout out also goes out to our sponsors, particularly Nippon Lanka and Balmain Studios, who are here with us today. Thank you ever so much for your support. We would also like to thank all of our other sponsors, Dream Factory Private Limited, Panther Graphics, Puakarama Enterprises Private Limited, Print Care Solutions, JFNI Packaging, Animate, Global Vinyl, Export Development Board, Sri Lanka Tea Board, Atlas, Good Life X, Magic Mango, Antara Solutions, G360, and Scientech for all of your contributions. I think without all of you, this event would not have been a possibility at a time like this, being a government university. So ladies and gentlemen, at the Department of Integrated Design, we actually try to culminate partnerships between leading industry players as a means of bridging the academic and industry realms with the intention of actually offering our students unparalleled opportunities to engage and contribute to the real-world dynamics of design. So today we are indeed delighted to collaborate with Nippon Lanka at Design Code 2023. And at this moment, I would like to invite the General Manager, Mr. Nemant Abe Singha, to speak a few words.
Good evening, and members of the head table, invitees, media, and students. Well, first of all, I'll extend my gratitude and thanks for inviting Nippon Paint to join you all. And I can see a lot of work has gone into it, a lot of thought. Of course, it's nothing impossible when it comes to innovation and differentiation at a university like University of Auditorium. A company which has a history of over 140 years, of course, starting from Japan. We know how innovation, differentiation, design, color, coatings. We are proud to be a market leader in that aspect in the Asia-Pacific region. And when you talk about fashion, design, you can't ignore colors. Everything gives colors life into whatever you design, whatever you create. So as a paint company, as a market leader of colors, a company which has been innovating for the last 140 years, who are in forefront of design, innovation, and differentiation, and a partnering a university which does exactly the same, who are producing students to be innovative, design leads, and of course, be different from everyone else. That's what keeps you going, that's what makes you different, and that's what makes you a winning member. If you keep innovating, differentiating, you get out of what you call in marketing the blue-red ocean and get into an area, a niche, where you can be your own, a champion of your products and services, and of course, what you create here. So, well done. I think we are to see a superb event. Congratulating all of you for doing that, and wish you all the best to have a successful exhibition, and of course, have fantastic products, not products and services, products as you individuals joining the mainstream. And of course, we'll be always partnering Morto University. This is not the first time we are partnering with Morto. We have actually partnered before as well. So we like the products to come out and contribute to the country and stay in this country as well and make sure we become a vibrant nation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and we do hope to see you next week at Design Code. Thank you very much indeed. We have with us today a long-standing partner and a friend of the Department of Integrated Design, Mr. James Balman, representing Balman Studios, who is doing wonderful work across the world, and he's doing some very interesting work here in Sri Lanka as well. So it is my great pleasure to call you forward, Mr. James Balman, the Creative Director of Balman Studio, to speak a few words at this momentous occasion.
Thank you very much. Can everyone hear me okay? Don't want to be echoing around the room too much. Thank you so much to all the organizers, to UOM. Is that better? Yeah. UOM faculty, students. It's a real honor to be here. And to be honest, it's testament to the accomplishment of a mission. So when I moved to Sri Lanka 10 years ago, the brief with my company was we wanted to change the design landscape here. So a big part of that change involves the projects we're working on, so big architectural developments, interiors. But for me, it was about engaging at the grassroots level. It was about sharing knowledge. It was about empowering the next generation of designers, because they're the people of the future who are going to actually, transform this landscape. So I started reaching out to different academic institutions, different partners, worked with a lot, both in Sri Lanka and internationally. And actually, I'm most proud of the relationship with University of Muratora. It's something that's flourished over the last 6-7 years, I think. And what's great about it is that, I get involved in these kind of talks or, crit sessions or engaging with the university, and we have internships. And then these interns come work for us, and actually, with the knowledge that they learn from the internship and the institutions, when they graduate, a lot of the times they actually come and work for me, for the company. So there's this lovely kind of cyclical process at play, and actually we have one of the UM graduates here in the crowd now, Narasha. Hi. So, so when I stand here and talk to you guys, this is something I'm passionate about, something I actually believe in, and something that I've been intimately involved with and wouldn't have been able to achieve it without the help of, University of Muratora and, all the engaged professors and lecturers and all of that. So yeah, very, very proud to be here. Secondly, I think these events are really important because in this country, there's a lot of misconception around design, in terms of a vocation. Be a doctor, be a lawyer, it's more easy to kind of understand. Whereas, when you actually look at what design is, it's about improving the world. And whether that's on an individual micro level of it could be something as simple as a light that makes a person feel good or they can see, to something as complex as a road network or a hotel or an advert that attracts investment into the country. So the point being, it's, absolutely integral to the human experience, the societal experience. And events like this help to raise that awareness, raise the profile, raise the understanding. Because again, the world's moving at an ever-increasing pace, and design is how you keep up with that transformative process that's occurring. And that's what I love about design. Ultimately, it's about seeing beyond what there is now to what there could be, and taking that abstract idea and converting it into something tangible. So in summation, these events are crucial because it legitimizes design at all levels of society. So when you get members of the public coming in, or even parents of students who may be a little bit apprehensive, they see the thorough curriculum that you guys offer, the skills involved, the international input of information, the cultural exchange, the sort of nexus of education that's going on, and it's very, very impressive. As I said, from being involved with a lot of institutions, I can see the difference between a robust learning infrastructure and a weak one, and UOM as a partner is super robust. And I guess finally what I'd like to say, last thing, is that this country's been through a lot. I mean, I'm half Sri Lankan. My father, Cecil Bauman, Sri Lankan architect. So I've been coming for a long time, maybe 30 years or so. But I only moved here to live maybe 10. And in that time, there's been a lot of tumultuous times, I guess you could say. Highs and lows. It's like a roller coaster, political upheaval, COVID, Easter attacks. Seems like every time we start to get going, we make 2 steps forward and 4 steps backwards. And you sort of read articles and you hear stories about we have to rebuild the country, rebuild. And actually they're missing something. This country won't be rebuilt, it will be redesigned. Because you can't build anything without the design first. So actually, in terms of when you're thinking about the longevity of the country, when you're thinking about the future, it's going to be something that's going to be designed, and I'm sure by a few people in this room, if not in the university, if not having actually walked through the doors yet. So I'm just so happy to be involved in something so quintessential to the survival and progression of the country, and really look forward to seeing you all there. My talk's on Sunday, 8:30 a.m., so I'm sure everyone's going to be ready for that, 26th. So, and that's it. So thank you so much. Feel very privileged to be part of this event, and hope everyone has a lovely evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, James, and we are certainly looking forward to seeing you on Sunday morning as well. Thank you very much for being here today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, going back to what he actually said about the ups and the downs, after about 2 or 1.5 years of having the university closed, online learning, it's very tough to do online learning for design because it's a very one-on-one interaction that we really need with our students. However, after all of that, last year, amidst a lot of challenges, we did have Design Code 2022, and I believe, we did do a good job, and we really made some changes, and of course, what you're going to witness this year is something even bigger. But looking back at how the students, made it through those difficult times, and how they actually work towards Design Code 2022. We have 3 of our rising stars who are the level 4 students who will be passing out very soon after their final year exams and projects. And they're here to actually talk about how Design Code 2022 was for them. And they had a tough time learning online, doing all of those sessions online, etc. But they've really, pulled through, and they've I think as I said, they are 3 of our rising stars, and I would like to invite Jerusha, Netmi, and Harshini to talk about Design Code 2022 and what it was like for them.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Netmi Jayakodi from Level 4 from the Integrated Design Department. And I have here with me my batchmates, Jerusha Pereira and Harshini Pereira as well. I'm excited to take this moment to look back at the remarkable journey we had during Design Code 2022. The Department of Integrated Design from the University of Moratuwa proudly hosted this event last year from the 24th of November to the 27th of November. Months before the launch of this event, the dedicated teams within our department worked tirelessly to lay the groundwork for an unforgettable experience. The theme that guided us during this event was focused design, instilling purpose and direction into every aspect of the event. Months of preparation brought students, the department, and industry professionals together to curate an experience that transcended boundaries. One of the highlights of Design Code 2022 was our participation in the Integrated Design Research Conference. This platform provided a lot of talented people from our department as well as outside of our department to contribute to the academic discussions that happened during the Design Code. They presented their research work, and we got a lot of insights about advancing practices of design that is happening locally and globally. The Design Forum, with a focus on innovative design, packaging solutions, allowed us to translate what we learned at the classroom to a practical solution. Through the dedicated preparation of our students, we equipped to showcase the insights that we took and the solutions that we had to the industrial professionals, and we fostered a lot of connections and collaborations. And I would like to mention about Culture Code as well. Last year, Culture Code showcased products made out of agave and banana fiber, and a lot of students worked really hard for months. And Design Code 2022 became a platform for them to showcase their talent as well as the ability to use these materials creatively. Jerusha?
So basically moving on to the workshops and the experience we had with that. So last year we featured a series of hands-on workshops in fashion design, product design, and media and communication design. And with this we invited design enthusiasts from around the country to come join together with us and learn a diverse range of skills from things like ceramic design, typography, jewelry design, and illustration techniques, and even the business aspects of design. So all of this was done in order to foster a sort of environment that nurtured learning and a collaborative effort between the participants of this program. So with the Creative Thinkers workshop, we were able to expand our reach beyond the walls of our university, and we invited quite a few schools from the Western province in effort to give school students the opportunity to be a part of this event and experience this type of learning beyond their conventional educational structure, and also expose them to the fact that there are programs like this that facilitate room for so much creative liberty through these. So overall, looking back on this experience, it was really a celebration of our collaborative effort as a department in itself. And also through it, we were able to really understand and remind ourselves of the importance that design has in pushing forward towards positive change in all of our environments. So Harshini will elaborate further on this.
So, reviewing last year's Design Code exhibition, it played a crucial role in shaping and improving our design experiences. So this well-organized event included seminar workshops and also the exhibition spaces. So bringing out this undiscovered potential in our student community, it was a great journey, I'd like to say, because it taught us various values like time management and skills like good cooperation and effective organization. So each and every skill we put into work, so now we can see that our design code is really going well. So actually, I'd like to say it was like a class where we learned and improved our skills, understanding how to navigate the industry landscape. So this combined effort of this whole department working towards a shared goal, so it was a memorable experience after all. And it showed strength and also unity with collective determination. And every year, our dedication to design code grows. And we aim to bring in new elements like cutting-edge designs and innovative concepts and a range of new, fresh, and also unique perspectives. So this ongoing evolution has also become the foundation of this year's design code as well. And we invite each of you to see and also to be a part of this lively showcase. And we are eager to share this valuable experience with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So that was just a glimpse of what it was last year, and there's certainly, we can guarantee that there's a lot more for you to see and experience at Design Code 2023 as well. With that, we have actually come to the end of the program. If you have any questions, we are ready to take them. Anything to clarify for the media, we can have a short Q&A session if there's any questions from the audience. All right, so I think we are clear on almost everything. So as we mentioned earlier, there's a lot of information online, idresearch.uom.lk. Everything you want to know is online. So as we wrap up today, this press conference, we would like to once again place on record our heartfelt gratitude to our press conference partner, Malanlo Sri Lanka. Thank you very much for all of your hard work. Thank you very much, team. And a very big thank you goes out to Nippon Lanka as well for being a real source of strength in bringing our Space Concave to life, and of course supporting us in numerous ways across this conference and exhibition. Thank you very much to James and Balmain Studios as well for having been our long-standing partners and friends, having been a source of inspiration for all of us at University of Marutu. Thank you very much indeed. And of course, all of our wonderful partners that you can see over there, they've been helping us in numerous ways. Thank you very much for continuing to help us throughout these events. Thank you very much. It is very much appreciated. And finally, I would like to say a very big thank you to all of the members of the press who are here today. I'm sorry if we had to keep you waiting a little bit. You know, everything is organized by the students. We try to make it a student experience as much as possible. From the design to the space, you know, exhibitions, everything is done by the students so that we give them that experience. So thank you very much for your support by being here today. And I do hope that you will write and showcase everything about Design Code so that more and more people will get to know and support us and come see us at the Integrated Research Conference and Design Code 2023. So thank you very much to all of you who are here today. And of course to our student and team of volunteers for your tireless efforts day and night. Thank you very much. I think all of you made it possible somehow today. So thank you very much. There's a lot of work to be done over the next couple of weeks. So thank you very much to all of our students and volunteers. So with that, we wrap up the press conference of the Integrated Research Conference and the Design Code 2023. We would love to see all of you from the 23rd to the 26th of November at the University of Moratuwa. And as we say, thank you once again to all of you. We do invite you for some refreshments at the back of the hall. Thank you very much and have a pleasant evening ahead.